Okay, everyone. Oh, wait. We need an intro.
Introduction.
Intro.
We're playing
Game. We're
I'm
playing
Guy.
game.
So the guy over here is Levi. He kind of owns the channel.
Okay, I'm Dude. This is Guy, and we're playing a game. At least we think it's a game.
It's a book. Probably.
It's a book. We're playing a book today. How are you doing? You're doing good? Great. Well, we're here to change that
thank you for
attitude.
talking to your own video like a maniac.
Well, that's how we do it. Okay. We're going to teach you how not to play dating sims today. Starting with, okay, everyone. Eh? Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now?
Yay! Levi and Guy, I can't wait to read yours.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We made a...
Yeah.
Yeah. Same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write the poem last night? Yeah, I wrote 20 random depressing words, and it's probably poetry.
Yeah.
My relaxation ends. Ah, how peaceful. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration ever since I've never really done this before. Hey, he's never written a poem before? We've never played games like this before.
Yeah, it's even.
Well,
Really
now that
isn't
everybody's
mine,
ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
I can't wait!
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Whoa! Oh, who should we show our poem to? I'm already voting against Sayori because she's super annoying, and we've done nothing but focus her on her the whole game anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So, which of these other three?
Yuri, I guess.
Perfect. Okay. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. She also seems the most depressing, which will be perfect for our poem.
Yes.
I can trust her opinion to be fair.
M.
I was like, were you reading?
Dot.
Yuri stares at the poem. Is she staring at hers or ours or what? A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine. Don't force yourself. Then what are we going to do? If she doesn't force herself, we're literally just going to sit here for hours while nothing happens and she just makes that face. She better say something.
I'm not... I just need to put my thoughts into words.
We'll be here all day.
It's that bad. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
Ah, so it's that bad.
No! Did I just raise my voice?
Yes, this is a character development right here.
Mm-hmm.
Raise the voice. Oh, different character. Personality has changed. Everything is different now. She raises her voice at us.
Did it once. Different.
Unacceptable.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, and then she takes out her eyes. Again, wrong. Yuri buries her face in her hands. No, that's her hair. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Oh, right, it's just that there are very specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, then they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
So it sucks.
Yeah.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course. Oh, wait.
Of course, that's not something you could be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part.
What?
It might take you some time, but it all comes to practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback.
What?
Natsu can be a little bit biased, though.
That's okay. We already killed her.
Yeah.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. ...
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamingly, as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Whoa!
Cursive.
Would it be you reading because you do the voice, or...
Oh, I guess I'll read it.
Okay.
Ghost under the light. The Tendant? I might need to go full screen for this. I can't see it as well.
I can barely see it too, and I have it almost full screen. It's just so weird looking.
The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight? Yeah, streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm? Breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I have no idea what any of this means.
So she's sitting in the bath, the light is flickering, and she's flickering, and the future is coming and it's going to be blue-green.
Yes.
Yeah! What does that mean? Does that mean it's a blue and green towel?
Honestly, we're looking literally into this.
Well, that's probably how she thought about it.
Yeah. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting.
See? The game is self-aware. It knows.
I mean, we did have trouble writing it. Reading it.
We had trouble writing ours, too.
Yes.
What?
I wasn't
thinking that at all. Oh.
But it took you a long time to read. Whenever there's an moment, you're just like...
Because the whole point is just to be like, oh, that happened. Well, I don't just read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I liked the poem. No idea what it meant, but I liked it. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. Actually, I kind of hated it, but it's okay. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short?
It was probably like 5 times as long as ours, so...
I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
Well, I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. It is our first time sharing. I wanted to write something a little more mild.
Mild? I have no idea what she wrote.
Something easy to digest, I suppose. Easy to digest.
Like cupcakes.
We can digest.
When are they gonna get back to the actual plot where you eat cupcakes all day?
Are you okay?
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Who?
I think it's supposed to be like a nod or like a uh-huh.
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Levine guy.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all.
Ah, yes.
But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work.
No, we don't.
They usually do more than just tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of this poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost.
Sure. What is she talking about?
Lingering in their last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that won't be long before you pick up on those things, too.
Dang it! Now we're learning literature.
No.
No!
Welcome to English class, everybody. This is
You can't
English
make me.
class of a video game.
You can't make me. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
This isn't math class!
I really don't want to do this. English. I don't want to do literature. What is...
No, she changed it over to math, see?
Oh. Nice observation there.
Now it's math.
We're doing math now. We're counting.
Ah!
Show
Who
it
should
to-
we show? Who's the
We
poem?
haven't seen Natsuki much.
Yeah, okay. Huh?
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me, princess. It's not like I said it was bad. It just doesn't invoke any emotions.
So basically, it's not cute enough for... Oh.
Do you want to get smacked?
Do you want to get smacked?
I'm afraid you have to do
You
this.
want some smack?
I'll
Want
pass.
Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
Great.
10 out of 10. Beautiful.
I mean, with IGN, you never know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think there's too much water in that poem, but
That's okay.
I told you that you weren't going to like it.
I like it.
What?
Just be on.
Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style shouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you doing great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. What? Now I'm confused again, and I read the
Oh
wrong
my.
voice. Ah! We should probably just stick with Yui or whatever, Yuri, because we neither of us like Sayori, and then you don't actually get to do anything if we do Natsuki or whatever the other one is, the president.
Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess I more went into than I realized. What?
That's what it means to be a pro.
Does she have fangs?
That's what it looks like. I mean, I don't have a good visual of this game because it's Discord, but
I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
How do you know how old we are? Yeah, I guess
theory.
not. Game theory. Is the player character the youngest character or not? I decided to humor her with my last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should we show our opponent? Oh, it's Monica, that's what it was.
very clear
Okay.
choice here.
Yeah. Well, we'll do Sayori just because the last one I read, unless you want that letter.
Oh, I was eating a sandwich. Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm still eating the sandwich, by the way. This is so good, Levine guy. Oh wow, it's really fitting, actually. This is a good sandwich, Levine guy. I love it. Okay, that's enough. I had no idea you were such a good writer.
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
We have unlocked the true potential of Double Idiot Duo.
Yes.
What does that mean?
Ah ha ha ha.
Jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Levine guy poem.
Thumbnail! It's a Levian Guy poem!
And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Whoa. My feelings are in the poem? Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori.
I'm really happy with that you just wrote one. It reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? Like I said before, Levine guy. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something only really good people can do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture in my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay?
Oh no. Does that mean she's actually going to learn how to be fun? Because so far she's just been awkward.
That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then.
Yeah.
That's not the normal response to, I'm holding you to do this. You have a commitment, I'm keeping track of it. Yay!
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, alright?
Oh, great.
Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
That's why we worry.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see about that.
Oh yeah, I have to read this. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleep from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky's blue. The secret, but I trust you, too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. Get this. I want breakfast.
Yeah! There was a poem there? All I read was breakfast. But I also read sunshine, which kind of balances it out as a negative. It's always better in the middle of the night when it's dark. Okay, so what is this one really about?
I guess,
She just likes looking at the sky and waking up?
she likes looking at the sun.
Yeah. She stares at the sun until she's blind, and then she eats breakfast. The
I want
daily
breakfast.
ritual. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
Wow.
Wow! Wow! How did we know? Oh.
No! Just a little bit.
What does that mean? She just wrote, I want breakfast at the end?
Mm-hmm.
She wrote, I want breakfast this morning. Everything else she wrote last night. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
I mean, if we did this in the afternoon yesterday, then technically that means more of her time to do it would have been today instead of yesterday anyway. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself.
Don't be mean.
Too late.
I still tried my best.
Ah, yeah. Kinda. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Always hungry. Yeah.
Or breakfast. Especially
that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
She looks pretty cranky right now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Huh. Yeah. Maybe.
Next time I won't forget.
No.
I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Prove it! Talk about lunch.
Yes. Next
Well,
poem.
I guess I look
Staple.
forward to it.
Oh, that's toughy.
The hardest one yet.
Oh no.
Let's go back to Yuri. Hi, Levi and Guy. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Like taking a nap in nap club. Aw, yeah! Can we make nap club a thing yet? Let's just start a petition.
Petition this game to become Nap Literature Club.
Yeah. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I'll have to. Aha! And then she dances again. Don't worry, Levi guy. Whatever that means. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Did she eat it? Mm-hmm.
Yummy.
I like this one. It makes me think of something like Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really close friends, right? You wouldn't be surprised if you had these sorts of things in common. Ah, well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Oh, I thought that was like a comma instead. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case...
Sounds nothing like my voice.
That's okay. The game doesn't care. Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying some different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you get to try new things. That'd be the best way to find out what kind of style suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to need...
That's what everyone says. I'm not really good, but...
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always have to feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh, there's a scroll! Oh! This is next level.
Somehow there's a roll.
The game just upgraded. I thought you had to get the DLC for this.
And loot boxes.
Hole in the wall.
Through there.
It couldn't have been in me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind, like film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It wasn't too deep. It was too deep. Searching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Oh! So it's like, you know how some doors have, like, the thing where the peephole or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's talking about looking through that, except she saw the sun at first. I don't know. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. That's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip for the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen on the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. That's 2 advices! Thanks for listening. Whoa. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little bit more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes lay on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Eh? I haven't talked in a while. Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute. Ugh. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up.
It's the complete opposite of cute.
How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess.
Japanese.
Yeah. I was trying to say something nice.
Huh? Good.
I'm trying to sound like Beetle, but it's not working.
You mean you have
I
to try
don't know.
hard
Hard to come up with something.
nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Levi Guide liked it too. So based on that, I will gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something that's particularly inspiring.
Words! No!
Yeah, word. Can't. Which I haven't yet.
N.
And Levi and Guy liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Eh? That's not what I... You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Levi and Guy appreciates my advice more than you appreciate yours.
Now we're getting to the plot. Now they're gonna kill each other.
Yes.
And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
Oh boy. No. If I was full of myself, I wouldn't deliberately go on my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay?
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one...
What?
I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Levi and guys started showing up. Okay.
What's that even mean?
Natsuki!
I'm confused. Natsuki, that's a little...
That doesn't involve you.
That doesn't involve you.
Yeah, alright, whatever.
I don't like fighting guys.
Suddenly, both girls turn towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Levi and Guy. She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it.
Actually, Natsuki started it by getting
Exactly.
offended at a compliment. So, really, she's the one that made it into an argument.
If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should just jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out.
I'm gonna explain that to her, Levine guy.
Wait. There's a reason why we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively.
Ugh, complex feelings.
I do want to feel things when I play a video game.
I hate complex feelings.
Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Levine guy?
Well,
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I knew anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course this is going to be... I'm in favor of Yuri just for the fact that you get to talk. Because if it's Natsuki, then you don't get to do anything. And if Sayori we're already kind of tired of anyway.
Yeah.
So Yuri makes the most sense just for the sake of the video.
Natsuki.
Oh wait. You're right that I liked your poem.
See?
Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different.
Yeah.
That's not what
Internet.
happened at all.
Learn from this, internet.
Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously.
I understand. Yuri,
Eh?
you're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed.
Well, that's...
But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really professional. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute.
I see. I didn't notice that I'm sorry.
Wait, that time she got shorter when she started talking. These Japanese people are crazy.
Yeah.
But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. Well, it was her that...
Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too?
And... Natsuki...
Favorite word, apparently.
Natsuki clenches her fists. And beats everyone up.
In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped, at this point being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. And I think this might be where we end it, because it's
Cliffhanger on the part.
Oh, I've been trying to figure out where to end it, but everyone's it's been in the middle of one scene.
Yeah.
So,
Well, that was a video.
thus concludes
Good ending.
episode... Was this 3?
Yes.
3. Thus
think,
concludes
yeah.
episode 3 of...
And the next episode, we'll
Doki
find out
Doki.
what she's going to say.
The next episode, we'll find out what she's doing with those fists.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah. That's about it. I don't know what else we're going to do. Apparently there's a fight. They're breaking out the fight. We're picking favorites. I think we've... Yeah, that was our first thing in deciding who to side with, right?
Kind
thing
of.
where
I
we
mean,
picked Yuri?
it could have been...
Yeah.
Actually, no, I don't think the poems thing really mattered, because we all picked them in the end.
I'm pretty sure they had the same things to say regardless of what we picked on the poem.
Yeah.
So much for being depressing. Didn't even get us anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get kicked out of the club. Go get cupcakes. Oh, wait, no, she's got... Wait! Oh! We messed up! If we had sided with Natsuki, we could have gotten infinite cupcakes! We missed the
That's
entire
true. She's
plot!
a cupcake generator.
We missed the entire plot! Just because
I
we
think we got
wanted
the
to
bag
actually
ending.
make it a co-op series. Okay. So yeah, that was episode 3 of Doki Doki Literature Club. I think
Good
I said
stuff.
it right that time. Let us know if you want more. Let us know if you don't want more. Let us know if you hate a voice that we're doing. We probably won't care that much.
Say
but at
anything-
least let us know.
Just be the most negative person you can in the comments.
Yes.
That's what we need.
Fit every possible YouTube comment stereotype.
Yes.
And we will gladly thumbs up, promote, and smash the like button on that
Love the comment.
comment.
Pin the comment.
You will also be promoted to an admin role in the Discord server, and there's nothing on
The
Twitter.
admin role,
There's nothing
That's
on
crazy.
Twitter to promote people. And yeah, something happens. I don't even know what we've said so far, but that is the end of episode 3. Until the next one, if there is a next one, let us know if you want one. Bye! 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 Bye!
Goodbye.
Thus concludes another episode of Literature Club Doki Literature.
Doki Panic.
Yeah.
That was a good sandwich.
Sandwich.